I'm going to try to jam into 5 minutes 3 different things. 2 are apps that are almost ready to go, and one is a concept that we're working on. We really want to engage kids with the real world around them. And so the first, and we already have 7 apps in that space. This app is about turning the kids into a cartographer, so that they can map what they see around them. The idea is that the phone is your companion to create maps. So you walk around, and when you see things that you like, you just select from here. If you see a kid, or maybe you saw a house that you like, or a dog or an animal along the way, or you wanted to lay down the steps where you were walking. So for example, this is the path, unfortunately it's very hard to see, but it's the path that we took yesterday from going from here all the way down to the beach, and everything that I saw along the way. And I tested with my kids going to school, mapping the fancy cars and the people with mustaches or things. And so it really stimulates the kids to see and have a dialogue with the adults around them. So just creating tools and connecting them with the real world around them.
What's the app called?
It's going to be called Mappamundi. That is Latin because I spent 8 years in school learning nothing, so I need to get it out. Mappamundi means to map the world. And we're trying to decide how if we give away half of the icons for free, and then most likely get the rest as an in-app purchase.
You can see it pretty well now.
Okay. So, for example, this is a. So you can change the paper, or you can say, oh, I saw Godzilla, or you can say I was at the beach, so you can lay down waves or the street. And you can also zoom in the map very big and see what it was, and you can share it and see. So the idea is that it's actually a drawing like a kid would have drawn. And you have to move around, so it's not a sticker app. You have to physically move around to lay down the stickers. So this one kind of ties to what you were showing, the French things. So I like stories, but what I didn't like is the fact that the storybooks are always the same. So this one is a scrolling thing. So as you go up and reveal new drawings, and when I tap, I can hear a sound of things like this. But when I go back, it's never the same. Or when I go back up, it's different again. So the idea is that it breaks the linear structure of a book and allows the kids to decide that they like in these 5 panels that are one on top of each other, something that they like. So if they want to see the lion all the time, they just lock it. And when they go back, they find something different. And they may lock another one. And then they can narrate their own story. They can record a recording for every panel, and then if they just let unlock, it will play the story in a very random order, and it would be funny depending what they do. And when we test with the kids, some kids actually lock all the 5 panels and then try to tell that story, and then we make a movie out of this and print the thing so that they can use that.
The name of the
It's going to be called Infinity Scroll. At least that's a good name for now. But the main product that we're working right now is we want to bring the parents back into the picture rather than disengaging the parents from the device and the kids' experience. The idea is that the parents carry this device everywhere they go, and even when they're not with the kids. And it's very interesting because they already know how to do a lot of things like taking pictures, recording an audio, sending a text, and this is content that can go to the kids to become an experience and a playful and very personal experience for the kids. So the app that we're working on that has the name of our company is called Curious Hat. We'll have an opportunity for the parents. It's the same app that install on multiple devices that you have at home. So the parent will log in and it says, well, I want to create a puzzle for my kid. So I just goes around and I take a picture of this. I press share. It goes into the cloud. It comes back to the kids app, and it's a puzzle. So I'm logging in as a child now, and it goes in and it becomes a puzzle for the kids. If I check in my location, like I do on Foursquare. Now it becomes a geography quiz because I know where I am, how far I am from where the kids is, and I can pop a geography quiz or math quiz based on that, or I can record a sound and it becomes an instrument that kids play at home. So it's a variety of activities into this platform, and we're then going to open up to other developers so that they can participate, and their app can create content that can become activities for the kids on our side. So that's what we're going to do.
So this whole idea of letting the child build a puzzle. The old thinking was you do a jigsaw puzzle. The new thinking is you make the jigsaw puzzle and turn it into something.
Yeah, we already have an app called Flip that is out that comes with only one picture, and the rest you have the kids have to take pictures and learn what is visually complex around them and turn them into a puzzle. So
I said Flip.
Yeah. So you take a picture of Warren, and now it's a puzzle. And the easiest way to solve this would have been with a touch, but we didn't want to do that. So you actually physically have to rotate the device, and when Warren is in the right spot, you lock the things and you move it and you solve it. So the two steps are you physically create your puzzle and you have to physically solve it.
What's the name of that?
Flip it, P-H-L-I-P.
Still looks mixed up.
Sorry?
Still looks mixed up.
I thought Mappa movie looked really fun. I think that kids could make games out of it, like they make their own scavenger hunts and make a map and hand it off. So I think
Correct.
that's not what you intended, but I bet that's what they'll do. I think that's cool. But did you say is it just pictures again, or is there drawings or something you can make their own?
No, because the icons has to be cut out and stuff. So right now we provide the icons and the set of icons. We also want to involve other designers and artists to create a different look and feel. These ones are designed to look like children. But one potential extension is to have a painting side. But what we're interested, and this is something, a bigger team that I want to run, it would be very important if we start connecting our apps together. Because why do I have to reinvent the wheel and create a painting app when there is a wonderful outside? And I can have a button so we can share the thing. So from your painting app that I love, you can press a button and import that into my app. So I really wish that we're going into that direction.
I really like the picture of the Flip app. I'm wondering who your demographic is, just because I can see my daughter, she's only almost 3, I can see her really loving that, but I think that I'm finding that things that use the tilt or the accelerometer are very hard for her developmentally, so maybe she's just not your demo, but I am finding that that's tough for the little kids. And she could do it with the touch.
Yeah, my 2-year-old likes the sound that it makes when it.
But yeah.
It just plays.
What?
But the demographic is 3 to 4 to depending on the apps, but 3 to 4 to 7, 8, and. What we wanted to do this because multiple tiles rotate at the same time, and so you have to look at the picture rather than solving the problem one tile at a time,
for sure.
and we want to favor that.
One of the things I've noticed is a lot of times we'll have more than one way that you might have the interface. And the cool thing is you could actually provide multiple ways and let them choose. So you could, for younger kids, have just a turn button. And so they know every time they hit the button, they all turn and they could still lock the same way.
A great suggestion. Yeah, multiple pathways.
Thank you.